Hey everyone, welcome to my live stream for hashtag Trinket Tuesday, which is an open collab that I created a few months ago. If you would go to my playlists, you will see all the videos, and I've also put in links where other people have also streamed or recorded a video showing their trinket collection. So today I thought I'd come on live, and if you have any questions, you can just put it in the chat while I'm working. And if you would just put it in all caps so that I will see it amongst the other chat going on, chit chat going on. So welcome to my studio. It is not perfect by any means. Hello, I have been posting about this over here, this basket behind me, which is just full of scraps. And I have been trying to make a dent in the scratch situation. I don't know how well I'm doing, but I don't know. Anyway, so let's get to work. I have a few things on my desk, so I'm just going to switch the. I also want to say thank you and welcome to the replay viewers if you couldn't make the live. Thank you for hitting the notification bell and putting in a comment. I would so appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's go to my down view. I'm going to do a split screen. I guess I'm doing a split screen. And I just want to show you kind of what is going on my desk. So this is an IKEA bin. I don't know if you guys have seen these. This is Kugis, it's called. Let me see if I have it yeah, here it is. If you want to see the number from IKEA and the size. I have several of these. I have one that I work traveler's notebooks in, and I keep it in my camper. And it's just great because you can put all your items here, and then when you're working, you have the tray to work on, or you can just cover it and you can work on the tray. And so that is why I love this thing, because a traveler's notebook insert fits in here. The Happy Planner sticker pages and other sticker pages fit in here, and glue sticks and scissors and all that. So that's another option. This one I have set up for specifically for my trinket journals, and I have all kinds of little bits and bobs, bulb pins and eye hooks. And here's some more bulb pins. I guess I didn't add to this. And so this is kind of how I create an on the go if I want to sit on the couch and work on these. This is just a great item. I've been using these for years. I've been using these things, and let's see, a couple of things slid around here, and my beads fell out, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So anyway, yeah, these things you get stacked up. They don't fit the best, so I'd like to come up with another idea for keeping my little treasures in here. And I tip them upside down so I can see what I'm looking for, hunting for, or whatever. And I already have some charms already made. Is this not the cutest thing? It's a little Kool-Aid container. Oh, I just think it's adorable. So that is kind of where I'm sitting right now with this container. So I will be pulling from this. Let's see, I have charms in here, which I usually don't keep my charms in here, but I must have been working on a few things because I can see I have a few little trinkets in here. So, all right, I'm going to set this aside right now because what I want to do is I want to go through my bin and try to start pulling things. Another item that I have that I want to show you is, I'm just going to set this on my desk next to me, is I picked this up. This is from Hobby Lobby, and it is a 4-liter box with 2 hobby trays, and it was actually on the clearance section. So I was super excited about this thing. It was regularly $14.99, and it was reduced to $7.49. And they show, let me see if I can't open this. So you have 2 trays in here that you can use, and then it shows all the different gives you the dimensions and all the other pieces that they make. I would think this little thing that has all the drawers would be a good one to have too for housing your trinkets. This one has little bins that you can fold down. It looks like they're stackable. I guess this is the English side. I don't really know because it's talking about leader. But anyway, so I did pick this up. So you could check your Hobby Lobby. I was shocked that it was on clearance, but this is what I'm going to be working in today. So I'm going to be setting some trays to the side because I want to sort for my my junk journal charms. And I'm working on a couple that are upcoming journals and then some ones that I'm actually working on currently. And this is not the best way to store my trinkets that I use for charms, but it is the only way that I've got right now. So I put them in these Sterilite bins. I have 3 of them. And so this is the craziness of the charms. I just keep dumping them in. Now this one I'm going to pull because this is perfect for beauty school dropout. This one's going to be great for a journal that I'm working on, but he does not fit. So I'm not really sure. Oh, well, yeah, he'll fit if I sit him. So these bigger ones that I want to use, I don't know how they'll fit. But anyway, we'll see. Let's see. I've got this thing for an upcoming 80s journal I'm making. And this one also can go in there. I've got that one I need to use. So basically, you're just going to kind of help me go through my box. So I'm not going to do the food ones right now because, yeah, I don't want to deal with I'm in denial that I have 12 cookbook journals that need to be finished. I have all the pages pulled, all the covers are done. It just needs to have the signature sewn in, and I have all the ephemera and everything is already gathered up. I'm just not in the mood. Does that happen to you guys, or is it just me? I don't know. I don't need elephants. So what are you working on? Have you, that's good for beauty school dropout. Have you been working on some fun things yourself, or do you have a collection for yourself? I'm going to put this in there. I don't really think I need any other ones out of this. And that. See, I have a lot of stuff in here, and I should be gathering up for my, food journals because I have so many. I've got like little shopping carts and all kinds. I should be doing my cookbook journal charms, but I'm just totally in denial right now about them. I don't want to. And you can't make me. Oh, goodness. I've had them boxed up for quite some time now. That's cute for a little childhood one. See, I have butter. I have all kinds of food ones. But I'm thinking of ones that I have coming up. That's good for beauty school dropout, right? A little Barbie head in here. Oh, got a piglet, which would be really cute. Oh, and here's a little pea for piglet. Little pink pea for piglet. Oh, that's cute for that journal. What's this one? This is Christmas. I'm not doing Christmas ones. This one I'm probably going to put over there because that's going to be upcoming. So maybe I'm going to put the ones that I know that I've got upcoming in this one, and then the other ones I'm going to keep in that. So got this one. See, this is not the best way, I know, to keep these things. So here is another Barbie, which I don't really need. And I've got, yeah, I've got her. What else? This is definitely not the way to keep my stuff, that's for sure. What are you guys up to? Are you working alongside of me? Are you sorting yours? Oh, I've got that one for upcoming. Oh my goodness, look at this little poodle. This is where I get stuck because I just want it to sit and, you know, and play. I just want to go through here and play. Oh, this one's good for beauty school dropout. See, I have all these food ones. Maybe I'll take some of these for upcoming. What is this one? This is summer. So I do have, maybe I'll put some summer one charms over here. I need that one. Oh, that one is gonna go. Maybe I'll put this one over here. That one's going there. Yeah, this is not the best way to store this stuff for sure. Is there something in there? No. Maybe I should pull the food ones. I have so many. That's because I was kind of collecting them for those journals. And then I got stuck. What is this thing? Hello Kitty. Not doing any Hello Kitties anytime soon. Sea turtle. What's this one? Oh yeah, this one actually works. This is kind of fun. Let's see what's in here. It's a tooth and a toothbrush. I think I have the perfect person for this one. What we got here? Some kind of working mechanic, a mushroom, food. Oh, here we got a seahorse. That'd be good for that one. Piece of corn. Rocket. Water bottle. I gotta think about this one because I have one coming up. Oh, I've got a boom box. That's great for my 80s journal. I can already tell I'm probably gonna need a couple of those. I'm working on a journal for myself. What I wanted just fell to the bottom. Oh, dog bowl. I've got some upcoming ones. See, now these I should do some surgery on. And what I mean by that is if you cut this little piece off right here, the bottom comes off. I probably shouldn't be using my Tim Holtz, but I have a couple pair of these, and this is my one that's like wonky. So probably because I do this. Probably because I cut stuff I'm not supposed to be cutting with it. All right, so it comes like that, and then you can just snip that bottom part off. I'm just gonna snip it into my trash can, and then that way you have the little goofy person. So I don't really have that coming up anytime soon. Oh my goodness, look at these platform shoes. Should I put the platform shoe in? That's more 70s. I'm gonna wait for that. I got another one of these firemen people. Let's see. And some stuff I don't even know what it is. Here's one of these fun shrunken donuts. This is the one that these are those ones that are like a joke. Did I put? Yeah. Is that Lego? I think it is. Right there. Amy was showing, she did Trinket Tuesday, and she was showing her finds. Look at this little chick. Oh my goodness. And then, yes, Carol, I have big charms too. Big charms that I hang on my dangles. I just hang them near the bottom. I always put a clip on them in case somebody wants to take it off. What's this little thing? Oh, yeah. Just kind of tossing them. These came from Australia, actually. They were surprise pack little collectibles when I was there, so I do have a bunch of those. I should be taking the food ones out and just putting them totally in a different place. This is so cute. That's kind of Alice in Wonderland. That's gaming. I'm going to put that over there. And I do the same with those. I need this one in anything upcoming. No. Here's a duck. What's that? A rooster. A starfish. Yeah, this is one that came from Coles grocery store in Australia. When I was there, I was buying those. Well, you don't buy them. You get them for free. They come in they came when you get groceries. They gave them to you. So for every $50 you spend on groceries or something like that. See, it's that big old banana. Oh goodness, this is cute for what? Which one would I put this one in? I don't know yet. It's like a summer one. I got Minnie, Goofy. Oh, I should have Minnie should have her own little place because I got the little Minnie hat. What's this thing? This is good for beauty school dropout. It's a little mirror. So is this one good for beauty school dropout? That's like a summery one. And sugar. Ooh, that's good for the retro one. It was actually in my mother's things, this little, I think, Blockbuster video. And I actually still have my mini Blockbuster card. So I got to try to find that. That may be in here somewhere. That's oceany. Peppa. Not doing anything with her. Chicken. Got some more of those mushrooms. Crab. I don't need any of these. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. What's in here? This is a scrapbook queen charm. What's this one? I don't even know what that is. Oh, maybe I'll put, what is this one? Peaches. Mushy. I was going to see if I couldn't put some something in here. I was going to see if I can't use that. Look at that one. Thing of berries. That's good. Oh, that's a start for the ocean one. That's a good start. This must have been out of one of my kits because it says shell. And there's a shell and a palm tree thing. Maybe I'll put that with that. That came out of the beach kit. Another teapot. And then that is Sebastian. A little cowboy hat. I think that goes to Woody from Toy Story. It shouldn't be in there. What is in this little thing? So I've got little treasures. I think someone sent me these little treasures in a Happy Mail. Usually, most of the time when I get stuff in a Happy Mail, I use it on my own. Oh wait, what's this thing? Giraffe, a flamingo. What is this? Oh, that's from Christmas. I think this was a Christmas dangle I took apart that somebody made me. Oh, look at these little, I think I showed you these little tiny, look at this little tiny pin cushion. So cute. So let me put that. Do I have sewing going? I do. I have it over there. I think. What else? I don't know what happened on the bottom there. This one, I think I'm going to wait on that one. Let's see what these are. Entice. Wink. Hot air balloon. You know what? I may repurpose this one for something else that I have coming up. So I'm going to put it over there. What's that thing? I'm not doing that anytime soon, even though I would love to do one. I don't have that coming up anytime soon. So really, I should leave those in there. What is this thing? This is that the Cheshire Cat from Disney? A squash penny. Let's see what else is under here. Here's another one of those little strawberries we got. What is that? Is that a cat or a dog? I think it's a cat. But I have a dog. I don't need that here. But I do have this little dog I can put with the bowl. I think cats use little bowls, don't they? I could put one with this cat. It's got hearts on it. Cats use bowls. I used to have a cat. I should know. Here's a little girl. Some s'mores. That I'm going to make a camping journal out of, but it's nothing I have coming up. There's another chicken. I got lots of chickens in here. That is a giant snap. I'm going to put that in with my sewing. This is from Hawaii. I love using keychains. They're so much fun. That is a gingerbread from Australia. All right. So if I'm keeping you company in your craft room, wonderful, because I'm not expecting anybody to hang out with me in here while I'm boringly sorting all of my little trinkets in here because this is basically what I'm going to be doing. So you're not going to offend me popping in and out. Not at all. But if I can keep you company while you sort your stuff, that would be cool. Fish. This is some kind of tugboat. And these are vintage cupcake toppers, which I could put one of these in my own journal, especially the little Halloween ones. Okay, and I need to go through these. There is a carousel I could use in that one. Got a little sheep in there, which I could use. And that one. Oh my goodness, I got these, and I've got strawberry shortcake. This would be good for put that in for the summer one. I'm going to need like probably 3 bins for the summer. Oh, I see another one for beauty school dropout. This one's really big. Maybe we'll make that one. And then let's see what I've got here. That's from, oh, that could go with the dog. Yeah. Let's see. I also have these. Let me see if there's anything in here. Don't know. Oh, I need to do that because I got that one. I've got this one. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, got a fire truck. Okay. I love these little match cards because they're just nice. They're chipboardy and mini. Alrighty. And they're fun to use. So I do buy those when I see them. Oh no, I just dropped those right into the bin. The strawberry shortcake one. Possum, an ostrich. I'm not doing strawberry shortcake. So I don't need her right now. I have an owl, bubbles, sewing. I think I'm pretty much through this one. Pretty well. I think I went. Let me see about getting another one out. And I'm just dropping everything. I'm just dropping it all. Oh, this is like a vanity. That'd be good to use for the beauty school dropout one. Looks like we're going to be doing beauty school dropout, people, because that's kind of what I've got going right now. And it's what I've got the most of so far. Let me see if I have any other ones to go with the beauty school dropout. Okay, let me take this one down. Let me get another one. Oh my goodness, could you imagine if you just dropped this and all your trinkets go cray all over the place? That would be horrible. All right, let's see. Oh, I got the I do have the dog ones already done up. That's cool. I need that there. So this is kind of what I have so far. I did dump these. I did not mean to dump these in there. Let's see. Whoops. Whoops. Let's put them together. So that's kind of what I have going so far. Don't need the mushroom. Well, unless I put it in that one. I don't need these, and I don't need that right now. All right, so that is that one. Let's see if I got. Let me get the other one up here. We'll do some more digging. Let me see if I've got anything else for the beauty school dropout. Carrie, hey! Aw, thanks for coming in to say hi. I appreciate it. Everybody go give Carrie some love on her channel. Look at, she's shopping. It's cute. Carrie the paper monkey. Jelly belly. It's cute. Oh, that's right. I do have that one I need to pull from. Let me see. Basket. Now, see, if you had a basket, if you did like Wizard of Oz, this would be really cute. If you were doing a Wizard of Oz one. A Wizard of Oz. Here's bowling. I don't have that coming up anytime soon. Got more of these little mice. Trinkets. Numbers. Star. What's this thing? Looks like games. Pizza. Hamburgers. Do I need any of these for what I'm doing? Old school telephone. That'd be kind of cute to put in. Vintage one. I've got some cash. In here. A boom box. A train. Yeah, so another cat. French fry. Random French fry. Susan! Hi, Susan. How are you? Yes, I saw your note about, no, I did not see the note about turning it on. So I need to go in and turn on my hype button. I will do it today. Okay. Bugs. Do I need any of this stuff? Lemonade. Totally summer, but it looks like I'm going with the beach kind of theme over there. Soda pop. Okay. Now this right here, this might be a little too big for a trinket. I don't know. If you had a big giant giant journal, I don't know. Oh, look at this one. Here's a little jack-o'-lantern. I need to do one. I've got a couple of Halloween kits that I'm going to be dropping soon. Well, they're done. I just need to do a video. So I don't know. I'll come back to that. Okay, that'd be awesome. Carrie's gonna go look at, and speaking of monkey, look what I found. A monkey. Carrie is gonna go and find how to turn on the hype button. Is this an owl? So that is an owl. He's got the money. That's funny. Oh my goodness, look at that old school 80s. Perfect. Computer. Chicken. Bicycle. A desk lamp. Bowling ball. A dude. Some of these. Oh, I know what. Oh no, he does move. He should be in my shorts. My short stuff. What is this thing? Oh, it is a mouse. No offense to those who love mice. I'm not a big fan, as you know. I had one stuck in my house. Oh my goodness. Okay, these were recent trinkets. So, do I need any of these for anything I'm doing? Oh, I need this one for, we are doing a thing on Prairie, it's called the Prairie Girls Gathering, and it's going to be in October, and so she will be perfect for that. So I do need to start gathering things up for the Prairie, Little House on the Prairie, Sunbonnet Babies, all those good things. So I don't even know what I have in here that I would use for that. I have no idea. So, but you know what? And if I don't have anything here, I'll be shocked, because, like, seriously, do I not have a thing in here for that? Sunglasses. I just recently got these. I have not done the haul video for these yet, but I just heard something. Oh, that's the trash guy coming. I was like, is somebody here? Not expecting anything. Hi, Lisa. So good to see you. Sorry, I'm having to look under. I know I should be looking at the camera, but I'm looking under. And I thought about maybe I should just turn off this camera. I don't know. Let's see. There's another chair. Was there anything I needed a chair for? That one, maybe. I'm so glad that I'm showing up in your feed once more. I did get your message. Oh my, then I got these. This was a recent haul that I have not posted yet. I have so many videos I have left to catch up on. It's unbelievable. I think all of these are Disney characters. Yeah. Okay. Superman. Spidey. This is just a black bead. Doesn't really belong there. Okay, bye, Carrie. Did you put the thingy in here? Okay, you're hype. Oh, hey, Sandy. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind. I've just been down this rabbit trail. Okay, this is what Carrie put. Let me see if I can't. What? I don't want to put you in timeout. Show. There it is. YouTube's hype button. To turn this feature on, go into your YouTube studio and select settings, channel, advanced settings, then scroll down and there's a button, let viewers hype my content. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do that currently because, oh, I should do the chocolate for the camping one. Did I start a little square for that? No, and the s'more is in the other one. The s'mores is in the other one. Pizza cutter. Oh my goodness, there's a bigger dog. Don't need them. Oh, here's a school bus. What is this one? That's a dog. Oh, here's my Prince Charming. Here is a bowl of berries. I have a couple of those. Watermelon. Smurf. Were the Smurfs in the 80s or the 90s? This is artist Smurf. Somebody? I can't remember. Smurfs were in, I think my kids watched them. Cats. I want to put this one on my own journal because of the little cat that roams around. Unicorns. Oh, here's a spoon. Need that one. It's like ramen noodles. Sandwich. Unhappy face. Okay, what else we got going on? I can hide that one now. Let's see, who'd I miss? Smurfs were the 80s. That's what I thought. I thought they came on in the 70s also, and then they revitalized the Smurfs and came out with like the whole new Smurf thing. You know, the Smurf movie and stuff. So here's another Smurf. See, these look like the older Smurfs, not the newer Smurfs, right? I'm gonna put one on. Now I'm gonna have to do some surgery on this. I'm gonna have to get a hacksaw out because I'll have to chop her off of the base. I think it's just too big for, well, I guess not too big, but I got a lot going on that 80s one. What is this thing? Bananas. As per. Yeah, I know there's like older, the cartoon launched in 1981, right? Because my kids used to watch that all the time. The TV series was 1981, but they were originally in the 70s with a Belgian comic. Yeah, okay, that's very interesting. Let me show that. And then, yeah, I got your very interesting. Sandy, what are you up to today? What are you girls doing this morning? I got to remember to go back and like copy paste how to do that YouTube thing, because after about 2 instructions, my mind has just not accepted it. Oh goodness. So I got lots of little. I'm thinking about keeping this one out. I don't do Halloween. However, I do have those Halloween kits, and they would be good in the Halloween kit. So there is that. I'm not doing Disney. Another chair. Girl. I was looking to see if I had any more things for my beauty school dropout. Maybe I should put her in the beauty school dropout. She's a little too young. But I need to do. If you've got any upcoming things, go ahead and put it in the chat and I'll highlight it. That is a dinosaur. That is for Christmas. I should be making, oh my goodness, Furby. What year did the Furby? What year was Furbies? My kids had Furbies. This one's 2000. So by the time it hits these little things, has it already been out? Oh my goodness, look at, I got a Hawaiian hula girl in here. Super Mario. What year did Super Mario come out? He was 90s, right? Like, here's an elf. See, I should be putting these things. These are, I think those are just wood beads. Anything else? I should be putting the Christmas stuff to the side, but that's all right. I'll just come back and dig by myself. Okay, let's see. Lisa is unpacking and organizing craft stuff for your craft space. Oh, that's so exciting! Yay! Yeah, I knew you were moving into a new house. I just wasn't sure if you had moved in it yet or not. Big old cow, cat, gingerbread man. What is this thing? Aw, it's Linus. I need to hang him on my tree. Sloth. Oh, a lava lamp. That's so 1970s. I need to have a 70s theme thing going. Get the shish kebab. All right. Well, I think that's it for my beauty school dropout mess. I recently got these big old numbers. I need to get those other videos up. These are gummy bear beads. These need to go in the other thing. Is he a boy or a man? Or a man boy? Don't get me started. Okay. All right. I have now gone through this one. Do I have a 70s one started? I don't. The disco ball is 70s. It did make a comeback. I remember for my daughter's thing. So I'm going to put the 70s thing there and leave these as 80s. Okay, so this is really all I found to go with my sunbonnet. Girls, that's not good. My friend gave me the Happy Meal things. Okay, so far I can do like childhood. Wow, I've got a lot of these little guys. Toy Story. So, all right, let me look up. I'm not looking up. Hey, Angela. Girl, I am sorting and I'm looking stuff for the sunbonnet. Or it's not sunbonnet, but for the Prairie Girl gathering. And I don't have anything for the prairie. What is on the prairie? I'm drawing a blank of what's on the prairie. In the meantime, though, I'm sorting for other stuff, other upcoming journals. I don't have any wagons, wagon wheels. Oh my goodness. Does this mean I need to go to the Goodwill bins and find me some more trinkets? So, cause like I don't have enough. Alrighty. let's see what I got. Let's pull these out and let's work on something. I'm going to work on this one. I need a little tray. So I'm just pulling some for upcoming journals. Tray. And I'm going to do the beauty school dropout one. So this one is what I pulled. And then these will go back in that bin. Did anybody see what I did with the bin? Or maybe they'll just go to the side. I need bulb pins. I'm going to make sure that I'm not, I can't. Hi, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Nice to see you, girl. Oh, here's a little pink button I could throw in. It's kind of too peachy. Here's a pink. And I got some pink beads. This, my beauty school dropout one, is going to be all about all the pinks, people, all the pinks. So if you don't like pink, I'm sorry. Oh, I got to add some pinks and purples in. I got to throw a little daisy in there. Oh, wait. Okay. I don't know why these are in here, but they are in here, so there's that. Then I'm going to pull some of these. And what else do I need? I think I'm just going to put it on. I'm using the smaller ones to attach some things to. What do I do with these little gummies? Need to go in here. Oh my goodness. I need to get in there before that lady does. Oh my goodness. I saw her latest video and I'm just so upset because she pulled out all these old like antique ribbons. So they were things that like people won, or I really couldn't tell what they were, but I was so upset when I saw that. I was like, no, I want those. I want those. Yeah, so not right. I was like super upset. Oh, here's a little bow. Yes, from the suitcase. Yes. Ugh. That was supposed to be mine. That was mine. I found another little dog. Anyway, I haven't been going. I've been trying to be good because, you know, people shamed me on here. No kidding. Oh gosh, I didn't get shamed. Okay, that's too coral. There's pink. What happened to the bow? I thought I just saw a little bow in here somewhere. Of course, it's on the very bottom. What? You did? You stopped it halfway through? Yeah, that's the only problem with, okay, what did you put in? Haystacks. Oh, haystacks. Okay, got it. Haystacks, wagons. Yeah, no, I'm not doing rattlesnakes because I live on a lake and we have snakes here, so no thank you. I don't like adding them to my stuff, but you know what? You do you, and I will support you. Okay, what else do I need here? Do I need anything else in here? I don't think so. If I do, I can always pull it up. Okay, because I can hang that from the string. You know what? I wonder where those went. Because Hazel sent me some smaller ones. These are ones that I found, but Hazel sent me some smaller ones. Did I drill a hole in this yet? Nope. I'm gonna have to get my drill out. That's got a hook on it. I drilled a hole, I think, in this one already. Didn't I? No, I gotta drill a hole in that one. Did I drill a hole in this? Nope, I gotta drill. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be drilling some holes. I don't have a hole in her either, but that's a good start for a dangle. For that beauty school dropout. Okay, that's that. Let me set this aside. Hi, Kiki. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. I love organizing. I don't know how organized I really am as far as my trinkets kind of got away from me. I started doing really well, and then they got away from me. You know what? They might be down in this one. Let me check, because I've got a third one. But I think this is mainly the strings. Now, I got to decide. I think because this is a little bit heavier, I'm going to do it on one of these clips. That is my thought. On a bowl clip. Hot and humid there. It's a little bit drizzly, but we needed the rain. We hadn't had rain in like a really long time. I think I'm going to do it on the bowl clip. Oh, that's fun. That purple bead. I'm going to need these. Ooh, I could put it on a swivel. A swivel clip. I need some of these things. That would be smart. I'm going to do it on a swivel clip. And then I can take it on and off of the bowl clip if I want to. Oh, Lucy. And then I need some, I bought this cotton braiding. I don't know. I normally use, so these are more like findings and strings. I don't know why I have my beads in here, to be honest. They need to actually go somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that goes. So I do have pink and purple. Maybe I'll just do purple and the white. Because I don't, that pink is it kind of rosy? It's a little rosy. I think I'm going to do the white. Hi, Hazel. Oh, I'm just digging. I was kind of sorting some things for some upcoming journals, and I was looking to see if I'm looking to see if I have any Prairie Girl trinkety bits. So guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to create my own trinkets, which means I've got a couple of things. I've got a Trinket Tuesday. I was going to do it today because, is this strong? Yeah, that's pretty strong. I was going to do it today, and then I couldn't find where I put those supplies. So I've got to find those maybe next week. I'll pull those out, but maybe we could do like a wagon wheel. Not a wagon wheel, but a wagon. Maybe we can make a wagon out of felt. I can try that. Okay, let's go in here with the white. So I decided I was going to sit and make some of these. I'm doing the beauty school dropout one just because I need to get working on that one. But I was just talking about you, Hazel, because you sent me those. you sent me those perm rods, and I don't know where I put them. So weird. I make mine really long, and then I fold them over, cut them. I make them super long, and then I go back and cut off the excess. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Create them 3 times. Well, I normally create 2 because I have to have one to show before I start doing it. And then well, I don't know. Maybe if you're nice to me. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. I do have this lake in the woods, so I can do that. I could, because they did live in one of the series of Little House on the Prairie. They did live in their little cabin in the woods. So I'm going to put that there. This is all I have right now for mine. I have her, and I have this little milk pog and milk cap. And that's it. So I'm going to have to create some stuff, but it's okay. I will create. But that's coming up in October, so it gives me a little bit of a chance to create something. I could do some bonnets, maybe I could crochet a bonnet. That'd be cute. I don't know. I'll think of some stuff. You know, I do clay art, so maybe I could do some clay stuff. I haven't done clay art in forever. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if my clay is any good. So I'm going to put this on to that hinge clip that I had. Oh man. You're so funny. Well, if I do a Holly Hobby one, the Holly Hobby one, you can do like gardening stuff with her, because she was always featured in the garden, right? And then of course you have to have a Robbie if you have a Holly. So alrighty, so there's that. Let's see. I kind of need to tie that up there tight. Which, a straw hat, that would be cute, because I think Robbie wore a straw hat in the Holly Hobby thing. I'm glad I bought some Braille paper because from Carol, the Crinkle Path, because remember Mary went blind. So you have to add if you're doing Little House on the Prairie, Braille paper would be a good add-in. All right, there we go. Alrighty, so I can already tell I'm gonna have to get my drill out. I don't know if I've got my little wood thing in here though. That's the only bad thing. I don't have my wood cutting board here. And I don't have my glasses. Okay, goodness. I'm not prepared to do this, because you really should wear protective wear. So I'm going to, I don't have my cutting board either. So don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Oh goodness, you're sorting through. Oh, that's right. You guys have your okay, let's see. You guys have your sale tonight. I'll go up and answer Hazel's in a second. Is this charged? Yes, it is. Let's see, I forgot. So go to Angela's channel and don't email me about not wearing glasses and not have, so don't do what I do. This is not a tutorial. I'm not telling you to do it this way. Oh, why is this not tightening here? Because I'm putting it in the wrong way. What's happening? Why is this not tightening? You should be wearing protective wear when you do this. Yes, I got the Dremel from Amazon. If you go to the Trinket Tuesday hashtag, I put a link. It's back a couple of months. It talked about how to attach your trinkets to charms and stuff. Okay. Why is this not tightening down though? Why is this not tightening down? It should be going. Am I doing something wrong here? That's the light, which is not working for some reason, and I don't know why. Should be tightening. I have to get out my old school loud one. Okay, so, oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. You have to hold that down. Okay. Good, because my other one is so loud. It's unbelievable. For all the YouTube channels you all have. Yes, if you have a channel and you are blue, you can put your links in for all your channels because Gigi has one. The Traveling Crafter is doing her live sale with Crinkle Path and with Wilhelmina, Sandy Wilhelmina. She's in here. They have a live sale that's tonight at 5 o'clock CT Central Time. And then what else is happening? Let me see who else is in here. Hazel. Oh my goodness. Lisa, you need to follow Hazel because Hazel, Anaka Design, she has a channel on Thursdays. Thursday evening, or is it evening? Put in your time. I'm confused now because the time kind of changed for me. But she does one-on-one talks. It's called Heart to Heart with Hazel, and it's wonderful where she interviews and speaks with fellow creators. So it's been awesome so far. And the next one's going to be Trudy from Tulip and Tucker Designs. She is the next one on here. And let me see what Hazel put. Oh, goodness. Way back. Working on keeping them all day. Oh my goodness. I love to keep all of mine too. And if you have any pajama ones, kids in pajamas, or really teens in pajamas, that's the one I'm looking for. Could you set that aside for me? Wednesday evenings, Heart to Heart with Hazel, and Trudy is tomorrow, correct? I think people are there are some people in here as mods. That is Hazel's. And then what did Hazel put here? Do you realize you create a whole new thing to search for, buy, and store in this addictive world of trinkets? Thanks a lot, your friend. You are most welcome. Oh, goodness. Yes, I agree, Lisa. Also, trinkets are addictive and so much fun. It's like being a kid again. You know, you got to have all the little things. So, all right. Do not look away. Do not do what I'm doing. In fact, maybe I should take my camera down. Do not email me. Do not sue me. This one's good. All right. This one, I need to drill a hole. And on these, what I do is I come in at an angle. So if you have something big that you can't get something through, and I went into detail on that Trinket Tuesday of how to attach your stuff. You go in at an angle. So again, do not do what I'm doing here, because normally I'm going to do it on my self-healing mat. I would have my block underneath me, which I can't find, because I have organized the craft room so well. Anyway, so if it goes through my craft mat, it goes through my craft mat. And normally I would have gloves on, not gloves, but I think it just died. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, I would have gloves on, and I would have not gloves. I would have goggles on. So mine's pretty far away from my face. And then I would actually then have it on a block, so I don't mind drilling in. And I would have a mask on too, because stuff flies, and you don't, if it gets stuck, just turn it off and then unscrew it. So stuff flies in the air, so you really should have a mask on. I do have a fan running right next to me, so hopefully it will be blowing. All right, so I went in that way so I can thread it through. This one's going to be a little tricky because it's small. So maybe I'll do it through the, oops. I'll do it through the applicator. And I don't hold it straight on. I kind of tilt mine a little bit so it kind of goes in, and then I go straight in. And if I'm having an issue getting it through, I will flip it over. And again, I will start on this side. I don't go straight in. I kind of take it at an angle. But like I said, I go into really full detail on this. This one's being slippery and sly. This might be too big of a, I think this is too big. And sometimes you get some little plastic bits on the end, which then, oh, maybe that's why it wasn't going through there. It had a little bit of plastic on the end. What is that? Not working there. Now it's not doing it again. It was doing it. There it goes. Okay. Wow. For something this little and plastic, it should be just going right through it. Oh, okay. Started watching it. Yeah. I go through all the safety precautions you should be taking. And then sometimes they just get stuck on here and just want to be a little baby about the whole process. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me take this out again. If it gets stuck, you just back it out off of the drill bit. I think it's just because I used too big of one. I should have dropped down to the next size. Oh goodness. This is the blooper section. Oh no, is it really stuck in there? This is real life people right now. My beauty school, is it spinning this whole thing? No, it's coming out. Is it? I can't tell if it's spinning my bit. I feel like it's spinning my bit. I need to put something around here so it'll grab. Yeah, it's a carpentry, exactly, carpentry class. Need some skills here. I need something that's not going to let me grab. Is that spinning too? Oh no, it's coming out now. Wow, this is no. Oh no! I broke it. Ah, now it came out. Oh, I'm sad now. That was too cute. The little applicator. I'm gonna have to go to the Dollar Tree and get some applicators. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Well, there you go. My first craftastrophe. I think I'm gonna drop down and use a little smaller bit. Maybe I got that one was a little too big. Let me go to the next size down. Ah, I'm just seeing that. So you have to kind of turn it while you're holding it down. That's what it's looking like. Okay, why do they give you this if it doesn't fit? Okay, this is the deal here, people. Why do they do that? Why do they give you one and then it doesn't go any smaller? That's as small as it goes. Why did they give you that? All right, I'm going old school. I have one that I have from like the 1990s. I bought this thing. I'll go back. I'll come back to this. I just don't have time to deal with it right now. I'm sure there's, oh, here we go. I was like, I'm sure there's some, here we go. User. I was like, okay. So now you have to unscrew this thing. Well, here we go. We're going to learn together. How's that? Got to unscrew this thing. Goodness gracious. How do you get that other one out? Is it unscrewing? It looks like it is. I'm seeing some stuff. Oh, hello. Hold it down and unscrew. And then that comes out. That holds the bigger one. Let me make sure that this holds the small one. It's appearing it does, but we don't know yet. Hey, at least I haven't lit anything on fire. Lisa, were you in that? Were you in that one where in that live stream that Celeste did where she burned down her desk practically? That was pretty funny. It wasn't funny, but remember she always had a candle burning when she was Bible journaling. Oh my goodness. It wasn't funny, but it was kind of funny after the fact when no one was hurt or injured. Okay, that one's too small. I got to go to the next one. I say that, but let me drill through my stuff first. Oh, goodness. Anyway, I have a Dremel, not a Dremel, but it's actually a woodworking tool. And I've had that thing, gosh, since 1990. I have like the base of it is like duct tape together or taped together. The electrical part of it. Wait, I want that. I can't do two things at the same time. I'm not a multitasker. I need this. This is the thing I need to change out to the middle one. They should have some kind of color coding system. Apparently a guy did this because, you know, we girls would have everything color coded. Alrighty. Okay, got that. That one's too small. I was working all day yesterday on organizing my craft space. And now I just have a pile that I need to take up to my second story over the garage, but now I'm contemplating because it gets so hot up there in the summer. Even though I have air conditioner, it's just hot. I don't ever want to be up there in the summertime. And so okay, note to self, every time you want to do anything with this, you need to hold the button down. I'm noticing. All right, it should fit in there. Why is it not going? There it goes. So I have a bunch of stuff that needs to go up in that room, but I'm really second guessing myself if that is going to be what I want to do because it's so hot. Well, I moved into a new house. I have a room upstairs over the garage that I'm using like as my craft store, so that I can like store my stuff up there and like the overflow, and then kind of keep things around the room that I use on a day-to-day basis, and then store all my kit making stuff upstairs and all the books, the vintage books and supplies and things that like the stuff I'm using more for my kits. And then I just go upstairs and shop my stash. But I'm finding it's too hot to work up there for me. I mean, a fan and so something's going on. I don't know. Maybe my mini split's not big enough. Maybe not. I may have to get a new mini split, or how they put the mini split in isn't working. And I need to come up with some other thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I thought about doing, not using that for craft stuff, but just all my books and making it like a moody, cozy book coffee room. But then I don't want to hang out up there because it's hot. So I think what happened was, I think I need to rethink the insulation, but if I do that, that means everything's got to come out. And the only place that it can come out is down the stairs and into the garage. And I finally got my car in the garage because I keep my camper in the garage next to my car, and I only have a 2-car garage. And so that's a whole nother thing, because then you have all the stuff of keeping your home up in there, like my all my tools, out yard work tools, gardening tools, your lawnmower, your wagon, your wheelbarrow. Like, oh my goodness, it's so hard. Like when I lived in Florida, I didn't have this issue because I hired someone to just come and do my yard work. But here, because I live out in the middle of like, not in the middle of nowhere, but I'm so removed far from town that there's really nobody here that will do that kind of work. And then when they see the hill I live on, it's like, yeah, no. Because I thought about farming it out at the 4th of July barbecue that I had on the lake. And yeah, the guy never returned my phone call. He's like, I'm gonna Google where you live, and then I said, please don't Google because it's not right. So, but anyway, apparently he Googled my lot and then decided that he was not going to return my phone call. So, and he was the only one that actually like mows out here that I heard, because it's on such a steep hill, like they need to use I guess use a zero turn. I'm not really sure, or a tractor or whatever, but he came recommended, but he never got back with me. So I was out there with my push mower like I normally do, which is great exercise. I'm not complaining about push mowing anything. But yeah, that was a long story just to say that my garage is full and I haven't finished I haven't finished. I got to pull everything out of the garage. I don't want to pull everything down out of the attic to do the garage because I want to stain the concrete down there. And so that means everything has to come out of the garage. I need to clean out my camper because I want to use my camper come another month. But right now I have a settee and an ottoman sitting in front of it, and it needs to be recovered, and I can't fit them in the back of my car. So I have that issue of how do I get this settee and ottoman to the upholsterer, who I did find an upholsterer that's going to do it, because that goes in the guest room. But right now it's out in the garage because I have nowhere else to put it, because the guest room is filled with my stuff that needs to go also up in the garage space. So anyway, it's just, it's like dominoes. It's like a domino effect. Whenever you're trying to organize or move into a space, there's that. So anyway, let me get back to this. I hope the charge lasts on this. Hang her by her ponytail. Now what is it? Now we're cooking with gas? Is that what they call it? I also will just kind of go in. Okay, I just unscrewed my, I don't know how that happened. Am I selling you on this tool? Oh, I did. All right, there's that. What else I got? Is this already a charm? Yes. I think that's it. Oh no, I have to do this. I need to find the pink one that Hazel sent me. I don't know if I want to use this big old orange one. I think I'm going to wait on that. I don't know what I did with them. I thought I put them in with my trinkets. If I were those. I do have a lot of projects going on, and I'm doing it with myself. So, Aww. Okay. Bye, Lisa. I'm so glad you stopped in. Yay. Yes, we do need to catch up. Oh my goodness. I will message you my phone number, and we will have to catch up. I want to hear about your move and how I know you were building and how all that went. So yes, we will catch up for sure. So, alrighty, got that done. Okay. No injuries. Again, use your PPE. Comes with a disclaimer. Alrighty. Don't you want to just sing Beauty School Dropout right now while I'm doing this? Because I know I do. I got to find that thing. I got to find those trinkets that Hazel sent me. I got to let that go right now, though, or I'm not going to get anything accomplished. See, when you put it in at an angle, you can put the bulb pin on, and then you can hang it from a bulb pin. So that's why I tell you, when you have like big objects, to go ahead and drill at an angle. And then that way, there, I can hang it. Let's get some white ones. So Geeky, what have you been up to, girl? I'm so upset right now because I am not getting my notifications. I click on all when I follow somebody, and I'm not understanding how come I'm not getting notifications. of her people's videos, and I go in. So how I have to do this is I have to go in and just check all my people that I subscribe to. That went through and that went through. So how come? I can do it with one of these. I don't know who had this genius idea, but this was pretty genius. They opened up the jump rings for you. I'm like, thank you. It saves a step. Whoops. Okay. I think these are big enough. If they're not, I have way bigger ones. What was I doing? I was doing this one. I don't know if this will fit or not. I'm going to have to get a bigger ring. Okay, I did drill through there. There it goes. Okie dokie. You're not getting them either. Carol at Crinkle Path, we were talking about that. She's not getting hers either. All right, Angela, I need you here singing Beauty School Dropout. Frankie Avalon. I saw Frankie Avalon was on, they did the beach, Annette Funicello beach one where they're older. It's like, I forgot what it was called. Something Revisited. It was super cute. You don't think you can go down that rabbit hole? Oh goodness. You know, you could do you don't have to do these little plastic things or whatever. You could just use any kind of charm. I know you have all that Tim Holtz stuff. You could pull that stuff out. Seriously. Oh my goodness. So I haven't drank soda, and I'm not a soda drinker. Oops. But I don't like water, like just water by itself. I mean, I will if it's hot out, like super hot. I'm super thirsty and I come in and I need something really quick. I'll grab a bottle of water or I have to have a lot of ice. Now that I have a reverse osmosis, I just take it out of the refrigerator. But okay. I don't know why I'm struggling with that so much. So guess what? I'm hopping off the struggle bus. What was I saying? Oh, so I don't do sodas and I don't do like aspartame or none of that like fake sugar stuff. And I don't like the taste of stevia because I'm one of those weird people that have that taste bud thing that like gets really, I taste the aftertaste afterward really strong, like not even the aftertaste. It's as soon as it goes in my mouth, I know it's got stevia in it. I just am very sensitive to that for some reason. I wish I could do stevia because I'd probably be able to eat a lot more, drink a lot more stuff. But anyway, I don't like stevia. And so that being said, I've been doing sparkling water, but you have to be really careful with sparkling water because it'll have natural flavors. So you have to get organic sparkling water because not all natural flavors are good for you. And so anyway, in the meantime, I found this. I've been doing, well, I like hint water a lot, but it's so expensive that I don't do hint water a lot unless I'm like so thirsty and I don't have anything in the car, then I will grab one out of the grocery store. Blackberry is my favorite flavor, by the way. Not all flavors are the same. And so with the hint water, but I decided I was going to make my own. So I bought some fruit teas and I put it in water and then I just stick it in the refrigerator and you make like a cold brew tea. It doesn't have to be a cold brew tea. It can be any tea bag. I do like the Twinings one. But in the meantime, I found one that is strawberry lemonade by Taylor's. Oh my goodness. It's delicious. Taylor's Tea Company. And that iced with nothing else in it is so good. And so I make a bunch of them up in my cups and I just put it in there, throw the tea bag right in the water, stick it in the refrigerator. And in the morning, I'll have like 3 or 4 of these going in the refrigerator at a time. And they're yummy. Okay, so you do have Tim Holtz stuff. You could just put those on. He has trinkets. Oh my. Okay, if I get down a rabbit hole and I don't finish my sentence, please put this in the chat that Jonna, go back because you didn't finish your sentence. Because I struggle with, I don't have ADHD, but I do struggle with ADD, which I'm being healed of. Thank you, Lord. And I will not finish my sentences because I get easily distracted. Okay, this already has a little dangle, which I think I'm just going to keep on there. And I think everything else can just be strung on. So let's put a bead at the top. I think I finished the thing about the strawberry. Yeah, so if you don't like just drinking plain water, it's just boring. I know it's good for you, but it's just boring. So I'm trying to get my water intake up, and that is how I do it. So don't judge me. But if you also are like me and you don't like just plain water and you want to get off the other drinks, this is a good way to do it because it flavor and it's very inexpensive. You can buy a bunch of them for like $3 and you can use that tea bag for about 2 cups, like two water bottles. I don't save the tea bag. I just do. I put it in one when it looks like it's got some color in it. I take it out and I taste it, and I just want the hint of that in it. So. And all I'm doing here is I am putting a knot in between 2. I don't like my beads going up and down my string. Oh, yes. Sarah, yes. Hazel did. Let me put that up there. It was a great interview. Now, she's a little bit different than me where she has the ADHD factor. So that's a little bit different than just straight up ADD. I don't have that hyper part of that issue. I just have the easily distracted, lose my train of thought, can't like, I have a hard time like reading comprehension, not reading, but just reading comprehension. So, and I have a hard time like completing projects unless that's why I make a lot of lists. I've learned how to live with it. I've learned how to deal with it. And I was talking actually to Trudy the other night. We were texting back and forth together, and I was talking to her about it and how we went. I was of that era where they weren't diagnosing kids with it. Like it hadn't really been, it wasn't mainstream where people like knew it or saw it. And I remember adapting early on as a 4th grader on concentrating while I was reading. And I remember I have trauma to that I have been healed of and delivered from. But I I had a teacher who, bless his heart, because I don't think he's with us anymore, but he, I was reading and I had like I was doing this when I was reading because I found that it helped me to stay on task. So I would take my barrette out of my hair, and if I had a book, I would. I don't have a book. Oh my goodness, all my books are over there. Okay, but anyway, I would just sit and I take my hair out of my hair and I would read like, so this was my line and I would read like this and it helped me to concentrate. I'd go underneath the line and I would read and I could read pretty fast that way. Well, it didn't go over very well with him. And so he disciplined me and said, he came over, he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, reading. And he's like, why do you need to have the barrette? And I'm like, because it helps me read faster. No, that's not helping you read faster. That's making you go slower. And instead of saying it's helping me, and I don't have dyslexia or anything, I just, my mind wanders. So it's making my body do something to help me and focus on that line. And that just helped me. That just helped me so much. But in his class, which was English, I could not use a barrette or anything. I couldn't even follow with my finger. I had to read it. So apparently, yeah. Anyway, so I've always had an issue with reading comprehension, and I think it was based out of trauma too, because I couldn't comprehend what I was reading unless I went back and read it like 3 or 4 times to really concentrate, because I would see a word and I would think, oh, hey, Jersey Gypsy, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I would hear a word and then I would read a word and I would be like, oh, so like word math, for instance, or math, math word problems. It would be like Susie and Sally were headed to the train station. They were going to meet up at such and such a train station, and then at such and such a time, who needs to leave? If this person's this many miles away and this person's this many miles away, how, what time will they meet? What time will their trains meet at the station? Blah blah. Well, you lost me at Susie and whatever the guy's name is, right? Susie and Johnny, because I'm thinking, why are they meeting? Are they dating? What is she wearing? What would you wear on a train? Like, are they taking Amtrak? It's like all this stuff all of a sudden, that's how your mind works. It just starts like flooding. You just start flooding. And then you just, like, I'm actually like visualizing them at the train station, and is one running late, and do they have their tickets yet? And it's just stuff like that. And so that is my issue. It was never the math issue, because I actually did really well in math. Once I got to algebra and geometry, I did very well. And so, but it was all that early on, because my brain, that's how my brain thinks. And it wasn't being caught. Like no one was catching it. I would just like fail, not really fail, but like D's or just pass on reading comprehension. And I scored really low on reading comprehension. And it was because I could not focus in on what are they asking here? And why am I going off on this big tangent? So I found a coping mechanism by using my finger when I'd read. And that was my coping mechanism to help me to concentrate, because I would actually see my hand going along the way and I would focus in on my body going, okay, go to the next line. Okay, go to the next line. Then when I went to college in a few years ago, I found a thing. I was actually was going through a very stressful period of my life. Okay, this is story time now with Jonna. Because I can't do 2 tasks at one time. So, but anyway, I found a article on ashwagandha, which is Indian ginseng. And I was talking to Trudy about this. And because it helped like help with stress management. So your cortisol level doesn't go up. And so anyway, not like managing stress. Like I look to the Lord for that, but it helps with the cortisol level. So like the spike in cortisol when you're in stress. And because I was in an abusive relationship, I get fight or flight. And so anyway, it helps with that. So I started taking it. Well, the first day I took it, a few hours into one of the classes I was in, which I always dreaded this part of the class where you have to break off and then you go sit and you read like a paragraph or whatever, and then you come back together because I get so distracted with the sounds in the room and everything like that. And I remember reading, we had to read an article, it was like 2 pages. And so, but I remember reading it and oh my goodness, I'm comprehending. I don't have to go back and I don't have to read it again. Like I would just read. And I think part of the problem was with reading like that was the fact that you have the stress on you that you're not going to remember. You're going to be the slowest reader. So you're going to be last. Everybody's going to be waiting on you. Like this is all going through my head. Like they're all going to be waiting on me to finish. So I'm just going to skip down and just get the gist of it so I can kind of, but I didn't have that issue when I took the ashwagandha. I could focus, and it was like a miracle for me because I mean, I just remember sitting there like crying in the corner while I was reading because it just helped me so much. And I had just always struggled with reading comprehension. And so now when I'm in a stressful situation, when I was test taking and things like that, I would slow myself down, slow my thoughts down, be intentional. And I would take ashwagandha. It's natural. It's just ginseng. It's from India. And it helped me. It doesn't help everybody because a friend of mine took it. And I know there's some adverse reactions that you can have to it if you're on medication. So always ask your doctor before you take anything like that, any kind of supplement. But for me, because I wasn't on any medication, it worked I could take it and it works for me. So let's see. So anyway, so that was like a godsend for me getting through college because there was so much reading. And I mean, yeah, so our reading was so much. And I decided I was going to teach myself to speed read. So I took a semester in between semesters and I decided I was going to learn how to speed read. And you can find all kinds of free resources. Once I found out that the ashwagandha worked for me, then as far as concentrating and helping with the stress so I could concentrate, let's put it that way, I ended up teaching myself how to speed read, and there's all kinds of resources free on YouTube and also with your library, and you can teach yourself how to speed read, and that helped me a lot. Just get like the gist of things and the overview, and then I would know where it was in the book, and then I could go back to that section if there was, a question on it or whatever, and I could get the details. So that's my story. Wow, I don't even know where I was going with that. So anyway, let's get back to building my little trinket charm here. Oh, goodness. Oh, because I was talking about Sarah. Yeah, that's why. We were talking about Sarah and Sarah dealing. And I have to laugh because Sarah was talking about how she she can't sit still in front of the mirror to brush her teeth. And I'm a multitasker that way. So yes, I will leave and go do something else while I'm brushing my teeth. Not because I can't stand there. It's just because, oh my gosh, this is so boring. You have to sit here for 2 minutes and you have to brush your teeth. And I could be, doing something with my other hand. And so I'll brush my teeth while I'm like straightening up, my dresser or something like that with the other hand. So anyway, I was laughing because she said that and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, that's me. And then forgetting like you left, but I get easily distracted. That's with ADD, you get easily distracted. So I'll leave something in the washing machine and I'll have to run the wash cycle like 3 or 4 times because I got easily distracted. Exactly, Angela. Oh gosh. Now, how are you on the concentration thing? How are you at concentrating and sticking to a task? Because you can You can multitask for sure. You do a lot at one time. You move super fast. Where I have to be more slow and intentional because of the fact that I have a hard time concentrating. I don't know if I need all this gold stuff on here. I think I'm just going to leave that little jump ring. And this came off of a Betsy Johnson keychain. It had all kinds of little stuff on it that I picked up for my planner, because I used to make planner charms all the time. All kinds of planner stuff. And anyway. You have hyperfixate and focus, hence why he never thinks I'm listening to him. Well, I mean, okay. I would take that. I would just take that. Instead of just not being interested in what he has to say. Oh goodness. I know a lot of people like that though. They can do something and they're listening to the whole thing. Like to exactly what's happening. They know everything that's going on. They can repeat all kinds of details while they're doing something else. I have to do one thing at a time. Some things I can multitask. Like I said, brushing your teeth and straightening your dresser with the other hand, like that's not big. Because like brushing your teeth, that doesn't take a lot of concentration. Hyperfixating on something. So if you're working on something and somebody comes in the room, you don't, and they say something to you, you don't hear it. Let's put a button on. Because you're fixated on something? Or are you more the type of person that you have to complete it? Like it's a task, like once you start it, you can't rest because you haven't completed it. I don't know what they call that thing, but I don't like I tend to fixate right now. I'm fixating on it because I've got 4 bins of cookbook stuff and 12 cookbook. I thought I could take on the 12 cookbooks, but I just got really burned out. That was like 2 years ago. And so they're all just sitting in the garage and I need to put them together. And you know what? I may have to just bite the bullet and do an entire, like maybe overnight stream. I don't know. StreamYard will kick me out. Maybe I'll do like a weekend marathon stream or something like that. I don't know. Where I get them finished. I just do like this whole marathon. I'm going to finish it. Because it would get rid of 4 bins. And I could get rid of all the extra stuff. I could just do a big sale. And get rid of all the other stuff because it could be blessing somebody who's wanting, they want to do cookbook journals or recipe journals, or I don't know. Like I've got so much. Oh my goodness. I have so much, like, okay. So I was going through last night because I have like a big double-doored closet in my craft room. It's probably about 10-foot long closet, maybe 9 feet long closet. And so I have it like shelf floor up, not to the floor, but a little bit higher than the floor. Well, I have 4 big giant bins, like those big bins, the clear Sterilite. I don't know how many gallons they are. They're huge. And in those, I have all kinds of like kits and journals and everything in zipper pouches, and they're all organized so that when I come back from thrifting or whatever, and I'm going through my stuff and be like, oh, this is for this journal, and I put it in that. So that's all organized. I'll do a video on my craft room. I'm almost done, so I'll do a video on the craft room. But so I've been working in the closet, and I'm not 100% with the closet, but I'm willing to show the closet as my craft room. It's in work in progress. And anyway, yeah, so I have that all set up, and I'm going through these bins, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to do a journal every day for about 10 years to go through all of those different categories, and plus my own projects. Like, I have a whole nother bin that just has my projects in it, the things I want to do for myself, that I want to work in and I want to memory keep in. So, okay. Listening and organizing. Got it. Okay. Yeah, shipping and invoicing, because I have to be mega focused for that too, because you don't want to make a mistake. So that's different. Yeah, I totally agree. When you're organizing, that is just like, you can let your mind just doesn't have to concentrate on anything while you're sorting and organizing. So are you almost done with your room? Let me tell you, I really enjoyed using those drawer binny things. I'm looking forward to, I wish I had enough room in this room for one more, because I really would have loved to have done all my projects in it, my projects in there, not the ones that I'm doing like to put in my shop, but the ones that I want to work on for myself. And I don't have that because I have a lot of sewing things. So half of that one was sewing, the tall one. And then the other one I bought only has 10 drawers. That's over to my right. That has all like mixed media. I have my sewing machine on the top, and I'm going to put my little die cutting, the Tim Holtz little one, on the other there. So they're next to my side and I can wheel them next to me. But yeah. I love those things. So if you haven't been watching Angela at the Traveling Crafter, if you have not been watching her organizing, she showed these units that you can organize with. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna have to text Lisa, who just left here, because she's in the midst of organizing, and I think she would like these. But the reason why I would like to use them for my project is because all you have to do is pull out the drawer and put it on your desk, and you have all your stuff right there. And then when you're not working on it, you just tuck it back in. So I don't know, maybe I need to come up with a new thing for my sewing stuff, because I'm right now using like 4 or 5 drawers for it, but I don't have anywhere else to put that. I need smaller beads, some smaller ones. I have smaller colored beads in here. Oh, I do have these. Oh, I did put some of these little beads on it because we used to use these pony beads in your hair. Remember when Bo Derek, the Bo Derek look? Don't do it now. Just saying. People out there that do not like that. So I never did that. Back when that Bo Derek 10 look was in, I had short hair. I was more like the Sheena Easton short hair look. And I was singing professionally. Okay, bye, Angela. It was fun having you in here. I will see you tonight, and I'm going to probably be crafting away or organizing some things. While you guys are selling. Hazel, what are you working on? Did Sandy leave and I missed her leaving? Because I may have been digging. Did she stay? Is she gone? I appreciate you guys being in here with me. I mean, it's way more fun. Okay, plus, oh my goodness, Hazel, Hazel. I was laughing so hard at your last video. Gigi, if you have not seen her video, oh my gosh, where she buys this journal from this poor unsuspecting woman. And then she goes bit by bit over every single detail of this journal. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I'm hoping you did not do that to mine when I sent it to you. Oh Lord, I was like, oh, I can't believe I sent her a journal. I said, at least mine was only a traveler's notebook. I didn't have to like really work on the binding too hard. But you were cracking me up. And then you kept saying, I'm not meaning this in a mean way or criticizing way. I'm like, oh gosh, that poor girl. It just was funny. Now, I wouldn't do it this way. You're just pointing out ways that you would not have done it. And, you know, when we're all starting out, it's true. Like there were some good points you made. I think it was good. I think we should all send a journal to Hazel so that she can critique our work so that we can be better artists. I love her. I love you, Hazel. Okay, you're making mini books. Cool. I am going to go back. I've got this stuff out, which I'll probably do tonight, work on. I made those once by Louisa Heinzel. She made some things for Defemember, and I loved making them. They were the mini clipboard, like faux clipboard things. Well, and since she made that journal, I did get the faux mini clipboard piece from Tim Holt. So I was wanting to try that out anyway, but I had made some back for Defemember, and she used playing cards. It's a great way to use up playing cards. She used those as her base. And if you have not seen that video, I think I did a live doing it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just showed what I did. I did a video. But anyway, Louisa Heinzel, she did a video on it, and you can see my take on it. But I love doing those. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so cute on the beauty school dropout one. Come on, this is super cute. I don't know that I need, maybe I put way too many strings here. It's going to be really chunky. I'm going to need to, maybe I only should have done 6. I had 8. I'm going to have to keep adding things. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, I know that. I welcome it too. If you ever see anything that I should have done, I was just laughing because you kept saying, I don't mean to be critical. I was just laughing. I was laughing with you when you were talking that about yourself. I haven't had that issue where I've gotten something from some artist. I haven't had that issue. In fact, one of my dear friends, we did that swap. We did Defemember and we swapped journals. And the one that she gave me was her very first junk journal. And it is amazing. But see, I knew it would be because she's a little overachiever and like me. And we laugh about it all the time. So if somebody tells you, I'm going to give you this. Yeah. for this, you know, I tend to go a little bit overboard. And I know that about me. And I warn people, don't feel like you have to reciprocate, because that's just how I'm designed. But anyway, where was I going with that one? Oh, so her journal, for the first one she ever made, I was like extremely impressed. Her signatures were tight. She did not. Now we bought one of those professional book binding block things that you put your signatures in, and you can bind a book with it. We did buy those. That helps a lot, but not exactly. But it does help a lot with your holes placement and holes and stuff like that. But I always love the people that go, if you buy one from me, it's going to be just prepared. It's going to be wonky. Everything's going to be wonky. It's like, okay. I mean, if they give you the heads up that it's that way. But if they put it out that it's like, you know, on par with people who don't do the wonky thing, then I need some more beauty school dropout stuff. Seriously, what do I have? Or do I just go back? Now, how do I get to, oh my gosh, I did such a tight knot. I'm going to have to fill these. Well, I haven't put this on yet, so that can go on the next one. You know what would be cute on here is some artificial nails. Artificial nails. I could drill some holes in artificial nails. I need to make a list because I gotta go to the Dollar Tree. What was the other thing I was gonna get from the store? I was gonna get it. I needed. Anybody remember? I don't know that it was from Dollar Tree, but I needed it. I'll have to go back and watch. What can I make out of clay? Oh, I know what I can make out of clay for a trinket. I can do hairspray. Hairspray can. I can so make one of those. I'm gonna do that out of clay. Hairspray can. I need to. Oh, I know what it was. From the Dollar Tree, I was gonna get a eyeshadow dauber since I broke mine. And then I was going to get okay. Now I already forgot what else I was getting. Oh, I need to find Hazel's perm rods that she sent me. I know I didn't throw them out. Why would I throw them out? And maybe with my beauty school dropout kit, which, by the way, I did not see that in my kits last night. Okay, Gigi. Bye, hun. Fine Hazel's perm rods. I don't understand. Like, I got this. See, these are the ones that I have. Which these were the ones I used. But now that I'm kind of going with the pink, and I don't know if I want to start throwing other colors in here. Now that I'm doing just the pink and the purple and the white. And no, I'm not painting my perm rods. So I'm going to hang on to that because I'm sure that I could use that. What are some other things? I need like a mini hairbrush. I can make a hairbrush out of clay. I can make a hairbrush and a comb. Tiny little scissors would be good. You know what? If I had a sewing kit, I need to find, I wonder if Dollar Tree has a little tiny sewing kit. Because you know how they put the little scissors in the sewing kit? I could use those little tiny scissors. 4 scissors. What else do I need? Barbie accessories. Yeah, like I don't want to have to go to the I don't want to go to the Goodwill bins because I know me. And if I go to the Goodwill bins, I will not just walk out with some Barbie accessories. I will walk out with a cart full. I have a mirror on here, right here. It doesn't have the silver part, so I'm going to have to come in and paint some silver, I think, on there, or use a silver Sharpie. Or I've got gold foil. I don't have silver foil. But do I? I might. I could probably add it there. I have a mirror. I have the vanity with the mirror. I have, oh, that was it. I was going to put, so that's another thing I can get, are the fake nails. I could use fake nails. Would that be gross to put fake nails on if they're new? Okay, Hazel, see you later. I'm going to be hopping off soon since that was the end of my, that's all I have for charms. But anyway, just dig through your stuff and separate them into how you're going to use them. Again, I did get this at Hobby Lobby. It was half off. I got it for $7. And it houses these little things so you can separate them into items that you're gonna use for your trinket. Your trinket charms. And some of these. So I'm hoping. So that's how I'm storing them. Now I hope the lid has a little raised edge. We will see how this is done. If it clips down. I've got a usurper. Maybe if I put these little flat things. So what is... Something is not sitting right in here. There. Oh, oops. And that is that. So I have them kind of organized of ones I want to work on for upcoming projects. So that's how I'm going to store it for my upcoming project in this little divider bin thingy. And yeah. So there is that. You don't want to watch me doing this. Oh, Angela was in here and I wanted to tell her. So I made some of these little bags. I'm just going to add this on right now. Out of the Dollar Tree has this wax paper. Oh my goodness. And then I'm going to get off, but I had to share this because it's just adorable. Yeah, okay. What do I do with that? What do I do with it? What's behind me? Okay. So this is plaid design. So it's wax paper, but it's only waxy. It's very interesting. It's only waxy on the printed side. On the back side, it's not so much. But what I did was, whoops. Well, that wasn't very smart, was it? What I did was I just cut some off. I used some scissors right here, cut the side that I wanted, and then I just made a little bag. It's super easy. You just fold it over, and I folded it over, and then I cut the top with my specialty scissors, and then I cut the bottom edge off, and then I folded that up, and then you have your little sack here. So and then what I did was I did take my scissor and I went like this, just a regular scissor, and I did the little like V so I could see. Or if I'm going to make, because I'm thinking about putting some trinkets in here, like doing my trinkets in these little plaid bags because they're very on brand for me. And anyway, so this is at the Dollar Tree right now. And of course, I'm going to take those scissors, but they're up on the wall. I'm not going to get them right now. And just cut across it. And then all you do is run a glue there, run glue there. And that is it. So anyway, run to the Dollar Tree and grab yourself some of this fun, preppy plaid wax paper. It's so much fun if you're doing a journal from the 70s and you want to get into the whole preppy thing, or just even having it in your kitchen, just using it. It's adorable. I just love it. So that is that. Some other things I want to talk about at the end of this video are I have some upcoming things in my shop, and one of the things that I made, okay, I'm going to come back and do a video because I don't want to add it to the whole Trinket Tuesday thing, because doesn't have anything to do with Trinket Tuesday. But I'm going to leave you now, and remember to, 1, go and subscribe to Angela the Traveling Crafter. Oop, I left her up here. Don't know. There it is. Angela the Traveling Crafter, go and follow her, and Crinkle Path, that's Carol, and they are doing a live sale, and Sandy Wilhelmina, they're all doing a live sale tonight. And then follow Hazel for Thursday, because she is doing her Heart to Heart, and Trudy from Tulip and Tucker and Tulips, Tulips and Tucker and Tulips. Like, oh my goodness, sorry, Trudy. I'm gonna have to look up your station, link it below. But anyway, so Trudy, she's interviewing Trudy on there. And then yeah, and follow Gigi for some junk journaling ephemera funness and junk journaling stuffs, because she's a fellow journaler. And who else did I miss? Jersey Gypsy, are you still in here? You left. She does not have a channel. Lisa does not have a channel. I'm just going back through to see. Carrie the Paper Monkey, she has a channel. Susan, if you're not following Susan from I Totally Love It, she has a channel, and go watch hers on Sunday. She goes through, I mean, not only is she an amazing crafter, but she also goes through everybody's. You can, if you have an upcoming event or whatever, she does like this news channel. It's awesome. And where she talks about everything upcoming in the month or the week and stuffs like that. So go follow her also for inspiration. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys here, and I will see you later, and I will be back with some videos. I've got haul videos all backed up onto my hard drive. I've got that I need to get out there. I need to just schedule them. I need to take a day where I just sit and just do scheduling, because I have lots of awesome content that I need to upload. I've got things I've made, journal flip throughs, my everyday journal flip through. I've got to do that. My Candyland, I need to do a final flip through of my Candyland journal, and I should be writing this down and taking notes, but instead I'll go back and watch the video. So I will see you guys later. Bye.